Hey, good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to Bull City Hangout 6-2. I'm Pat Murray. I publish the Durham Skywriter, that's Durham's online community paper, which you can check out at durhamskywriter.com. Now, with Bull City Hangout, I tell you what's happening today in Durham, and I do invite you to click on that link right there on the Durham Skywriter Facebook page. If you'd like to join me on camera, shoot the breeze, say hello, promote yourself and or your business, all that would be great. It would also be great if you could share this out so that more people here in Durham can find out what's happening. I always forget to move my keyboard. Let me move my keyboard. Alrighty. So I'm starting up with the word page. That's the government and nonprofit information page, chock full of really great programs and services being offered by local nonprofits and also the city, county, and state governments. So go ahead and go up and down the page, see what pertains to you, and you might even find someplace to volunteer at if that's what you're looking for. All righty. Of course, the word page starts out with the American Red Cross classes where you can learn how to literally save lives. So you can check those out. Some of those classes are online, in person, combination of the two. Okay, now as far as the library, oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Today's what? The second. Oh, no city vacancies this week. Okay. So the next week they'll be trying to fill vacancies. There's a vacancy on the Workforce Development Board. That's next week. I'll tell you about that next week. Okay. So back to the libraries, the Durham County Libraries. It is Monday, and that means that all of the Durham County libraries are open until 8, and then they reopen tomorrow at 9:30, and Bragtown reopens at 10. Let's check Durham Tech Small Business Center. There's a lot more on this page, but there's just certain. Oh, I want to mention this again. So I like to talk about the Durham community fridges, where you can actually help people who are struggling, hungry, by donating food, by dropping them off at. We had two community fridges, 24/7 access for people who are in need. We have a third now. So we have one Durham Community Fridge at St. Joseph Episcopal Church on the Iredell Street side. 1902 West Main Street is their address. Part and Parcel also has a community fridge, 1901 Chapel Hill Road, turn on Dean Street. And then Omi's, that's the new one. Omi's is if I'm not mistaken, a coffee shop on the corner of North Roxborough and Club Boulevard. So their address is 2300 North Roxborough Street. So you can drop off food. Now there are refrigerators, and then next to the refrigerator is always like a cabinet where you can put what do you call it? Non-perishable foods like beans, canned foods, etc. Oh, and thank you in advance for helping out. Also, I have a link so that you can see what is in each community fridge. You can decide which one to go to drop off your food. Or if you're looking for food, you'll be able to know in advance what to expect. And also, you can find out if you're a volunteer, and we're all volunteers if you want to help, to help tidy the refrigerator up. Because sometimes people don't pick up food in time. You might have to take a little bleach water and just, scrub it out just a little bit. Okay, let's check the Durham Tech Small Business Center, where if you're an entrepreneur or budding entrepreneur, you can take some one-off free classes in person, and then you can take one of those classes that are being offered across the state, offered by the different community colleges in North Carolina, totally for free. So let's see. Here's a class tomorrow. No classes today, but tomorrow there's going to be a class at 1 o'clock. How to be a better vendor and make money at events. That's a good one. That's a real good one. You can make so much money. Now, I happen to know for Sarah's Lemonade folks, they live around the corner from me. Boy, they make good money. They know how to work that crowd and make that money. You might want to take this class and find out how you can do really well at these outdoor events. And actually, you can be a vendor. Some of these events are indoors, so you can be a vendor indoors as well. Anyway, learn how to be a better vendor and make money at events tomorrow, 1 o'clock. Okay. While I'm checking Durham Tech, I might as well check SCORE. So let's see if they have something going on. SCORE is the Service Corps of Retired Executives, where you can get a mentor. They know everything there is to know pretty much about running a business. And they are located in downtown Durham as well. Let's see, they're both on Main Street. Let's see, so SCORE, they won't have a class until that's next week. Okay, next week. So I'll tell you about that next week. Okay, there's more on this page, but I invite you to check it out when you have time. Let's go to the To Your Health page. Okay, wait a minute. Come on. A little slow. Wait a minute. There we go. Okay. To Your Health. There's a lot on this page. I invite you, again, to go to durhamskywriter.com and then scroll down to the To Your Health page and check it out. A lot of different things listed. But what I want to check right now, I'm checking for the blood drives where you can donate blood. And again, literally, oh, Dr. Tachi's here. Tachi from Florida. Now, it's kind of cool today. I like to try to guess the temperatures in the different cities. Florida. So it's 72 here. I'm guessing in Florida right now it's 77 because it's not quite new. Oh, it is. Of course it's new. 78. I'm guessing it's 78 in Florida. Okay. Anyway, let me continue. So what am I looking for? Blood drives, where you can literally save lives by donating blood. Let's see. The American Red Cross's next blood drive will actually be tomorrow at 10 at Pleasant Green, UMC. That's a United Methodist Church, 3005 Pleasant Green Road. And that will be tomorrow from 10 until 3. All righty. And Tachi is saying, what? 88? Well, it is Florida after all. Wow. It's only 72 here. I feel kind of slighted, but that's okay. Congratulations. Okay, so the American Red Cross, their blood drive, Pleasant Green UMC, 3005 Pleasant Green Road, 10 o'clock tomorrow, 10 to 3. Now, let me check the Blood Connection. Their next blood drive is Thursday morning, so I'll tell you about that on Wednesday. Now, tomorrow, the Health Equipment Loan Program will be in operation from 10 until 2 at 4206 North Roxborough Street, Suite 100. This is where Project Access, which is a county-run program, they accept donations of things like, wheelchairs, tub transfer benches, canes, that sort of thing, walkers, strollers. And then they disinfect everything, repair them if they need to be repaired, and then they turn around and loan them out to people for 90 days at a time if they're in need. And it's really cool because if you don't have the money or you don't have insurance and you're wondering, how can I get my hands on a wheelchair? That's where you go. Tuesdays and Fridays, Tuesdays 10 to 2, Fridays 1 until 5. And Tachi is saying, at least it's in the 70s for you. It could be cooler. You are quite right. Because yesterday was in the 60s. So, yeah, you're right. I am deeply appreciative of it being in the 70s, being from Chicago. In fact, let me see what the temperature is in Chicago real quick. Oh, 70. Okay. Wait, it's going to be warmer in Chicago. Their high is going to be in the 80s. What? Let me continue. Now, let me check the health events page where you can go to the top of the health page, click on the big blue button, and that takes you to the one-off health events page. So let's see. The pregnancy support group run by Emerald Doulas, they will be meeting from 6:30 until 8 at their office, 5317 Highgate Drive, Suite 115. Now, this is for it's like a get together. It's casual. You don't have to register. You can, of course, bring your own dinner, snacks, whatever. You gather with other pregnant folks for support, information, resources, etc. It's totally free. You don't have to register. Now, just in case someone's pregnant there who wants to be like super, super duper safe, just have a mask on hand just in case. So you don't have to, but if you just want to be nice and have one just in case, I know they'd appreciate that. Okay, let's see. Oh, this is later on today. Explore. This is online. Explore the power of your voice for healing. A class that's going to be held today at 3 o'clock. This is especially for cancer patients. Sometimes I guess they lose their voice, whatever, so they can learn how to, I guess, save their voices and use them. I remember my aunt had vocal problems later in her life, and they taught her how to use a higher register to save her voice. So that's going to be today at 3. Now, tomorrow at noon, they're going to have a virtual class. Mind Body Approaches to Coping with Cancer. It's run by Duke. It's online, and it's from noon until 12:45 tomorrow. All righty, let's. I would ordinarily go to the Senior Scope page, but with it only being the second day of the month, with it being Monday, I don't have my schedule yet for the from the Durham Center for Senior Life. So I'm going there right after the show to pick up a flyer so I can enter all of their events. And hopefully by tomorrow, I'll have everything entered and I'll be able to tell you what's happening at Durham Center for Senior Life. One thing I can do, in fact, let me just check for the. I can't tell you what the special events are, but I can tell you what's happening. At the regularly scheduled events. So I can tell you what's happening this afternoon that ordinarily happens, and that is the Monday matinee. Now I can't tell you what the name of the movie is, but the Monday matinee starts at 1. They have free popcorn, and they will be showing a free movie. So if you just want to take a chance, you can hop over there right now. Watch a great movie. I just won't be able to tell you what the name is. So there you go. Now they have Bible study at 12:45. They have chair flow and flex at 1, which is, exercising sitting down. Advanced watercolor at 1. Chair volleyball at 2. Life line dancers at 3:30 and walking club. They meet in the lobby at 3:30. Now tomorrow morning, seniors on the move line dancing at 8:35. Open art studio at 9. Google it. Smartphone and computer class at 9:30. Take off pounds sensibly at 9:30. Yoga your way at 10. Keep it moving, gentle exercise at 10:15. American Sign Language at 11. Belly dance at 11:30. And crocheting club at noon. There you go. So the special events, I can't tell you. Like I said, I'm going to hop over there right after I do my show and pick up a printed program. I hope they've been dropped off. Now, what we're going to do now is to go to the Let's Go page, the calendar of events page, and then that'll be it. I'll do the weather and then bring on Barb, who's waiting in the wings. So let's see what's on the schedule for today. Oh, the food giveaways today. Yes. The Elizabeth Street United Methodist Church at 1209 North Elizabeth Street, every month, first Monday, they have a food giveaway starting at 2. So it's from 2 until 4. And one thing they say you can do, you can stop by between 12:30 and 2 and get a number, and then you can leave and then come back. But if you don't want to do all that, just wait and just arrive at 2. And then you get the number then from the folks at the table. And then you get in line. It says get in line with your car. So I guess you're driving through. I know they do have 2 parking lots. So you're probably driving through the second parking lot. That's what I'm guessing. Anyway, you'll find out. You'll see the cars, I'm sure. All righty, let's see. New Visions of Africa restaurant at 1306 Fayetteville Street. They'll be giving away free meals for people in need from 3 until 6. Now, this is a very, very special program. The Museum of Durham History, Preservation Durham, and Friends of Gear Cemetery, which is the first African-American cemetery in Durham, they're co-hosting Cemetery Citizens, a conversation on memory and justice. This is going to be held in the Chesterfield Building, 701 West Main Street, Suite 2908. This is the same building that um, Drum Tech Small Business Center is in. So they have their own parking lot just south. Chesterfield building is gigantic, huge. It's at 701 West Main. But if you go just south, they have their own parking lot. Also, they have 2 hours free parking on Peabody, which is the street just beyond the parking lot. So it's just south. So you'll see it. So I think they have 2 blocks, if I'm not mistaken, of free parking for up to 2 hours. And this is a 2 hour event from 6 until 8. So there's going to be a conversation between Deborah Taylor Gonzalez Garcia and author Adam Rosenblatt as they discuss his book, and it's called Cemetery Citizens: Reclaiming the Past and Working for Justice in American Burial Grounds, where he talks about grassroots groups who are trying to preserve and honor places of what they call the marginalized dead. In other words, old African American cemeteries like Gear Cemetery. And I'm trying to think. Now, I went to Talladega College in rural Alabama, and one thing that one of the professors did was to take us in the back of a truck to an old black cemetery, and we tidied it up, which was very moving because my family is actually from Talladega County on my dad's side. And yeah, so we cleaned and respected the elders and just talked about the history of Talladega. It was wonderful. And I think they should do that with all of the old, overgrown black cemeteries. In fact, if they did so here in Durham with Gear Cemetery, I would say the students at NCCU, North Carolina Central University, our local HBCU, they should probably do what we did in Talladega. So I know that this old black cemetery in Augusta, Georgia, is totally overgrown. And I was thinking maybe Payne College should step forward and tidy that one up. Anyway, this is going to be a really great program. It's free. It's going to be a wonderful talk. You can also purchase the book. This free event is also part of the Museum of Durham History's Unearthing Stories of Gear Cemetery ongoing exhibit. So it's a great way for them to get the word out about their exhibit. Free admission, and again, it's from 6 until 8 tonight. I'm going to try to make it to that one. Now, the Hayti Heritage Center's Heritage Rhythms African Dance class, that's going to be from 6:30 until 8. There's a $10 class fee, and it's upstairs in the Chuck Davis Dance Emporium. The official address, 804 Old Fayetteville Street, but it's on the corner of Fayetteville and Lakewood. Emerald Doulas, they're hosting the Pregnancy Support Group. I told you about that already, 6:30 until 8. And the Glass Jug Beer Lab, they're hosting the Disc Golf Putting Tournament. They do this on Mondays when the weather's nice, 6:30 until 9. Now, this is the glass jug that's on Highway 55, not the one that's downtown. 5410 Highway 55. So that's the one you go to. Bring 3 putters. We're talking frisbees. So bring 3 putters and $6 to play in this double elimination random doubles tournament. Okay. Now the Crunk Club, DRM, which I assume stands for Durham, their weekly Crank Arm Durham run starts at and returns to the Crank Arm Brewing Company, 620 Fernway Avenue. That's going to be from 6:30 until 10:30, where you can choose either to run 3 miles or 5 miles. It's up to you, depending on how you feel. It's a free event. Now, tomorrow, the Durham County Sheriff's Office's Animal Services Division, they're going to have their rabies vaccination clinic. They do this on Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays. Set your appointment, give a call, 9:30 to until 11 or between 2 and 3:30. When you get there, you pay $10 exact change. Get your pet vaccinated. Okay, the East Regional Library, they host the over 50 crowd, where older folks like me, we get to hang out, have free coffee, free tea, and just talk about stuff with other local people. The East Regional Library is 211 Lick Creek Lane, and this will be from 10 until 11:30. I think that's it. I will mention very quickly the grocery giveaway tomorrow at New Visions of Africa restaurant, 1306 Fayetteville Street. Just be ready to head out there if you're on the bus. Take the 5 or the 5K, and they start tomorrow at 12:30. Now, let's check the weather. Wait a minute, let me get my little intro. So we were just talking about the weather with Dr. Tachi, where it's 88 degrees apparently in Florida. But here it's 73. That's not bad. It's going up to 77, which is, again, that's fair to Midland. I'm not complaining. I'm from Chicago, where it could be in the 50s at this time of year. Um, but in Chicago, it's going up to 82. I'm a little jealous. It's going up to 77 here, and that's fine. But it's going to be sunny all day long, which is wonderful. Now, tomorrow is going up to 77 again. It'll be sunny. Oh, wait, I misread that. It's going to be 83 tomorrow. Nice. 83 tomorrow, 84 Wednesday, 84 Thursday, 87 Friday. Okay, so we're getting back in the groove. And I'm here for that. Okay, wonderful. All righty, let's bring on Barb. She's been so patient in waiting. So click on Dynamic Scene. As you know, I'm using EV Mux live streaming software. Click on and I'm going to save this because I know Crystal and some other folks have been trying to figure out how to bring on guests. So while you're on camera, you click on Dynamic Scene. And then you click on the person. I'm clicking on Barb, add to scene. Okay, so Barb is entered. You don't see her because I haven't clicked on transition yet. So I'm clicking on transition, and like magic. Oh, Barb,
Howdy. I
how
really
are
just stopped
you?
by. I stopped by to see how you were doing on your healing.
I'm doing
And
new teeth,
you're what?
new teeth. That's
Oh,
what I'm doing.
wow. That's
So,
wonderful.
so the um, dental procedure was successful. I'm feeling like this dull pain still, but it's going
Oh,
to go away. I was told to eat soft foods for 8 more weeks. So a
wow.
couple. So I will really be looking forward to Labor Day barbecue
Uh huh. Well, that's
because
great.
right now I'm eating mashed potatoes, pudding, ice cream, um, uh, rice and beans, um, potato salad, cream of wheat. So actually, oh, and smoothies, fruit smoothies,
Mm.
delicious fruit smoothie. I yesterday I had an acai raspberry. I feel so sophisticated. So actually, I thought I was going to really be suffering. I'm not suffering at all.
Well,
There's a
that's
wide
great.
variety of food you can eat. When you've had your teeth extracted and what. I think I look really strange, but I think I'll get used to it because I had teeth when I was younger, so I'm getting used to it. They look really gigantic to me, but I just have to get used to them.
Uh huh. Oh,
So
it doesn't look. It looks great. And
thank you.
yeah. So
I'm,
I'm
I'm
glad
blushing
you're
a
doing
lot
good.
because I know people are looking right in my mouth, and I'm like, it's fine. So I'm very happy. It's just that the pain was excruciating at first.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but here it is a week later. Wait, has it been a week? Wait, yeah, a week later, and yeah, it's just a dull pain, like right,
Mm.
like right there.
Uh huh.
Yeah. So I take occasional ibuprofen, and I think I'll be okay. I think I'll
Good.
be okay.
That's great.
So what's new with you, Barb?
Well, as I'm sitting here speaking to you, I'm having a new refrigerator and stove delivered
Sweet.
and installed.
Are
And
they sleek stainless steel or what? Or
I
just
can't remember what I got. I just know that I had a certain amount of space and a certain quality I wanted, and We took advantage of the sale at Best Buy over this last weekend
There you go.
and was able to pick up something. The thing is what came front and center was
Mhm.
about the refrigerator. I don't know about you, but I have had mine since 1985, and
It
there.
must be something like a whirlpool or a manna. Oh my goodness.
Uh,
It's Frigidaire.
I took a picture of it before uh, before they took it out. I took three
Wow.
pictures. I'll share on my profile because you want to come out there? I'm going to have to go help them, I guess, to finish the install, so I can't share that now. But
Oh, okay.
that in itself is a story. I don't know about you, but back in those days, we put magnets, everything, we collect for pictures of our kids and
My
stuff like that.
refrigerator is covered with magnets right now.
So we'll have to cover that the next time. I'm gonna go have to help them right now, but I
I
wanted to
understand.
make sure your teeth were okay. So,
They are.
so
I'm
you
getting
take
used to them.
care.
Okay, thanks,
Alrighty.
Barb. I'll see you next time. Oops, wait a minute. Remove from scene, transition. Boom. And I was going to mention to Barb that I also got a new appliance. I took advantage of a sale because my dryer went on the fritz. It went on the fritz before, and I was able to fix it. And this time, it was like you could hear the metal just grinding, and yeah. So I got a new Samsung. I got an LG washer. My stuff was like really old, so I was happy to get new stuff. So I got an LG last year, a washer, and this year the dryer went out, and I was going to get an LG dryer, but it was $100 more than the Samsung, so I got the Samsung. So I mean, I just wanted to dry my clothes. It doesn't have to fold them or anything. I don't see why I have to pay more than $500 for a dryer. Just saying. So I think that's it for today's show. Hopefully, Barb can tell us more tomorrow or next time she comes on. Tachi's saying cool. And Tachi, remind us when Mediascope is on again, because I know you switched days. I think it's Friday. Not sure. Folks, you need to know about Mediascope. It is such a fun show. It's a live show. It's like live stream, my favorite kind of show. Um, Tachi is a journalist and a videographer and host. And Mediascope is all about, it's a fun show. It's about pop culture, it's about tech, it's about whatever, current news, and it's just so fun. They have a virtual food truck where you can order food. And so let's see. Oh, 8 o'clock. Okay. So Fridays, Scopy's here. So it's Fridays at 8. So if you want to follow Tachi, it's I forgot. Mediascope 16, if I'm not mistaken, on Facebook. You can watch Mediascope on YouTube and LinkedIn also. I think I tend to watch from YouTube. And I can't remember, Tachi, is your YouTube channel, is it Mediascope? If you don't mind. Um, yeah. And Scopy is saying, have a day. And then he's saying, have a good day. I like that. So, yes, indeed. Thank you, Scopy. I hope to see you soon. I know I've seen you at Elizabeth Street. Oh, don't forget at Elizabeth Street UMC happening at 2, Scopy, food giveaway. If you're in need, or if you're interested, if you want to tell folks who need food, the giveaway at St. Elizabeth, not St. Elizabeth, Elizabeth Street UMC, 1209 North Elizabeth, starts at 2 today, from 2 until 4. All righty. I think that's it for today's show. Checking the weather one more time, then I'll let you go. It is still 73. I don't mind at all. It's going up to 77. It's going to be sunny all day long, which I do not mind whatsoever. And with that, I think that's it. You have a wait. Let me load up my outro. Got to have an outro ready. So I will see you tomorrow. Let me make sure. Now, Thursday, I'm attending a workshop, so I'll probably have to pre record my show on Thursday. There's an AI workshop that Pointer's giving, in case you want to check it out, with you being a journalist, Tachi. The AI workshop is going to be very extensive for journalists who actually want to learn, not just want to learn what AI is, but actually how to use it correctly. So, yeah. So there you go. I will see you tomorrow at noon. Have a beautiful day. Ciao for now.